Vance backstage at Sirius XM Music Lounge in Markus Schulz's hometown.
You know what? This is the only time of the year that I get to sleep in my own bed.
I guess that's a good thing.
Nice to wake up in my own bed, that's for sure.
And that's got to be comforting because how many days a year are you on the road?
I probably spend about 200 nights a year in a hotel. So.
That's got to be tough. How do you manage to stay healthy and vibrant and ready to go?
You know what? I don't know. I drink a lot of water. I don't really overdo it. You know what I mean? I only, drink on nights off. I never drink during my sets. So I think it's discipline, just kind of, you can just go for it for 4 years, just party your ass off, and then you're done. Or you can look at it like, you know what, I want to do this 10, 20, 30 years. And, you just kind of have to be responsible, I guess.
Now, what are you working on these days? I know you've got a new song out.
So we got Watch the World, In the Night from my Watch the World album. So that's out right now. And we're going to release the deluxe edition of Watch the World, which is the remixes, a few bonus tracks. When I made Watch the World, there were about 40 tracks that I made, but we only put out about 20 of them. We didn't have room, but there was a couple of them I was like, man, these have to see the light of day. So there's a few bonus tracks on the deluxe edition as well.
Now, how did you come up with the album name Watch the World?
Because when I spend so much time on an airplane, always looking out the window, watching the world go by, And so that inspired a song, collaboration with Lady V. We made this song called Watch the World. And of course, when I was looking at what this album represents, I realized that has to be the name of the album.
Now, I've known you for probably 25 or maybe 30 years.
Yeah, you knew me when I was like playing soccer in kindergarten.
No, so what's the key to longevity and success?
Well, first of all, is to stay grounded. When you have success, you don't let it get to your head. And the other thing, most important thing, is about the fans. The fans are the most important thing. There's no shortcuts. I mean, when you have fans and they're loyal, you can have a great long career, and not only that, but you can take them on an amazing ride with your career.
Now, you've worked with so many artists over the years. What's your dream collaboration?
Actually, I already did it. Giorgio Moroder. I got to work with him a couple of years ago, and he's a hero, And a couple of years ago, he was working on his album, and we had the same management, and they were like, "Hey, man, you want to work with Giorgio?" And I'm like, "Are you kidding? That would be a dream come true." So actually, I have the vinyl hanging up in my apartment, with Giorgio, and wow, it's just what an honor it was to work with one. To ask that question and then be able to say I did it.
That's great.
It's like wow,
Now, we're in Miami, a lot of young people. I know I've asked you this before, but a piece of advice for an up-and-coming producer.
I think it's to build your legacy from the very first release. Many people release songs and then later on they start worrying about, my legacy. But it's like some people might only have one song to their legacy. Make sure that one song is something you can be proud of the rest of your life.
All right, so we're going to change it up a little bit because we're always talking about what song do you have out, what's touring like. So we're going to do something called Carrie's Quickie Questions.
All right.
To give your fans a chance to see who Markus Schulz really is. All right?
They might be surprised.
They could be. What's the last song you sang in the shower?
Oh my gosh, last song I sang in the shower was probably Fly Like an Eagle.
There you go.
Yeah, I remember it. I was like looking out and I was like, I don't know why, but Fly Like an Eagle came into my mind, and I'm looking out because I live right on the beach here, and I'm looking out at the beach taking a shower and like fly like an eagle.
All right. Fast or slow?
Slow.
What would you be doing if you weren't in the music business?
Yeah, when I was young, I wanted to be a veterinarian, but music consumed my life from a very early age.
Do you remember the first song you ever purchased?
Yeah, Zap, More Bounce to the Ounce.
What's a hidden talent of yours?
A hidden talent of mine. I'm actually a very good hula hooper.
Hey guys, bring the hula hoop in. No. All right.
Watch me hula hoop.
I like that. Soft or hard?
Well, soft at first and finish with a bang.
All right, that's the best answer I've gotten to that so far. 'Cause I was thinking ice cream, but...
So was I.
All right, cool. Sweet, sour, or salty?
Good question. Sweet for breakfast, salty in the night.
All right, cool. Tall or short?
I'll say tall.
Takeout or homemade?
Homemade.
Rain or shine?
If I'm working on music, rain.
Meat or veggies?
Fish.
Fish, okay, cool. Look at that. I like that. I like when we ad lib. Pool or ocean?
Ocean.
All right.
Gotta be the ocean.
You remember where you were the first time you heard a song on the radio of yours?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I was trying to make sure. It was funny because when you do a song, you always know where the flaws are. You go in, you fix the flaws, and as I'm listening on the radio to my song, I'm like, shit, I hope they put the right version on the radio.
Is there a movie that you've seen that you wished you could change the ending to?
Probably, you know what? There's an old movie called The Butterfly Effect, and so that was maybe one in there. But actually, I'll rewind. You know what? Boogie Nights.
All right.
Boogie Nights, because Boogie Nights was so amazing for the first half, and then it was so fucking depressing for the second half. And if I could redo Boogie Nights, it would be like the first half the whole way through.
Is there an artist or a DJ that you would pay a lot of money to go see?
Yeah, Eric Pritz.
Right. Fastest speed you've ever driven?
220 kilometers per hour.
Is that like 160?
Yeah,
all right.
Something like that. But I was in a car that went 250 once. So, and I'm not a speed freak. So for me, that's like very rare.
Right. Something breaks at your house. Are you fixing it or are you hiring somebody?
It stays broken.
Breakup or makeup?
Makeup.
All right. Is there a hobby of yours?
I love playing sports, basketball. I love basketball. Yeah, I guess that's.
All right. And you go to sleep at night. Are you watching TV or a book before you go to sleep?
Depends. If I'm a big Miami Heat fan, so if the Miami Heat won, I'll watch Sports Center to watch the highlights. If they lost, no TV, and actually I just I listen, put on some headphones and drift off listening to like some, I don't know, Hans Zimmer or something like that.
In or out?
In or out? I'm in.
Leather or lace?
Lace.
Mac or PC?
Mac.
Firm or plush?
What?
Firm or plush?
Plush.
All right. Hot or cold?
Hot.
Celebrity crush?
Oh, celebrity crush. Wow. That's a good one. Really good one. Let's, I don't know. That's a, I don't even.
Don't worry. Bring the hula hoop in.
Yeah, bring a hula hoop. I got to think about my celebrity crush.
No, bro. We'll save that for the next time.
What? I'll tell you. Right now, my celebrity crush is Hassan Whiteside. It's like he's the man. He's like carrying our basketball team. I told you I was a basketball fan.
Yes.
So for me, like Hassan is like, he fell out of the sky to us here in Miami, and so yeah, he's just balling right now.
Well, Markus, thank you so much for spending some time with us today.
Thank you.
Appreciate
Thank you for
it.
having me.
Thank you.